So we are going to start our study session. Councilor Hogan.
Thank you, President Hudson, that this local law is ready.
Thank you. I have 10 and I am withdrawing it. Councilor Caldwell.
Thank you, Madam President. Blessings to all. I have items 11 through 22. They're all ready, but I was hoping Commissioner Byrd or someone from Parks was here. Anyone?
No phone.
I wanted to talk about 14.
Might have to come back to it.
Okay, we'll come back.
We'll come back to it?
Yeah, we'll come back, unless you have some information on it.
Not off the top of my head, do you have a question that I can follow up on?
Just like it has 450, the bid came in higher than told amount to 500,000. Like, what happened? Do we know?
I don't
And then
know.
we bonded for 6,000?
It, by looking at the short description, it appears that the original project cost was $450,000, and with a slight increase, and I'll get that information back to you.
No.
Commissioner
She's
Byrd.
here, she can explain it.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
She's in the,
Thanks, Commissioner Byrd. You made it.
Sorry, Commissioner.
okay.
Saisha Bird, Commissioner of Parks. Had to find parking.
Just call.
I think the question I had was, thank you for sending the email, and Arbors too for sending the email on the trees. That was understandable. But the 14,
The skate park.
yes.
So there was only one bidder for this project, and it came in high. And so we had to increase the amount we were asking for.
So let me ask you a question, and me and you talk a lot about the parks and how we want to make sure that they're beautified. With this going with the skate park, this is just the 450,000, 500,000 is just for that one piece?
It's to the expansion of the entire park. So there's already one park laid out, one part of the skate park. It's to increase the size of the skate park, to add more elements.
And do we have any other plans on doing anything else at that park?
Not that I'm aware of at this time.
do we have to accept that bid? Joe, is that something like, are we able to put it out for rebid? To extend the time to?
Yes, Joe Barry, First Assistant Corporation Counsel. With competitive bidding, you're not bound by the submittal of the bid. The purchase division can rebid it. You can also negotiate with the low bidder to try to get them to come down, but that can prove to be difficult.
Saisha, do you know the time frame that the process was going on?
I don't have it with me. I can send it to you, but it was open for a while. We thought we would get more bidders, but we only got one to bid on it.
How much is committed from Senator May?
200,000.
The total project is 750, right?
It's I believe so. Yes.
Any other questions? Any other questions? I got a lot of emails and texts from the skate park community, so I hope you guys are looking, paying attention. I appreciate you sending the renderings and the rest of the information. When we first received it, we had none of that. All we had was, it looked like a metal piece that was going in the park with no explanation. So with that being said,
That's not this part. That's not this part.
I know, I'm on to, so no, I just want to make sure
with
we
Rashida on
address
that one,
this,
too.
this skate park piece. But with this being said, it's not on the agenda. We could move forward and try to get it on maybe next agenda to talk about where you want to put
Okay.
that piece, that renderings. But I just want everyone to know it's not being talked about and what we're going to do with it, okay?
Yeah, because they've been sending
Yeah.
emails galore all weekend.
Yes, about
Were
it.
they? It was a donation from the Everson. It was
Yeah.
a part of their installation.
Yeah, well, when we got it, it was just a metal piece, and we're like, well, what are we doing with that? Like, we didn't get all the information. We didn't know anything about what it was, so, thank you. So any other questions on my part over here, Council? Any other question? Any other concerns, Zaisha?
Nope.
Anything else you need to tell us?
No, I also sent you the list of emergency repairs for the facilities, for park facilities, so you should have received that.
I would like to also let everybody know, Commissioner Byrd and City Hall has worked diligently. We had an issue at Westmoreland Park on the east side with some drug use utilizing the parks. When people need to know that the parks is out, that is like no limit. We're not having that. We're not having no drugs. We're not having none of that. So we need to get the word out. That is not happening in our parks. Our kids need to play. And I commend that and the staff for pushing forward and getting people out, because we do not want to lock our parks. Our parks are supposed to be a drug-safe, free zone. So thank you for making it happen, in all the parks, too. So we're working on a plan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All set?
Yep.
Councilor Major.
Thank you, Madam President. I have item 23 to 30. Item 23, 24 are ready. Item 25 would be held for a committee meeting, which is getting scheduled potentially for the 17th at 12:30. September 17th at 12:30. We'll confirm that, but that's the pending date for that meeting, for the committee meeting, right?
You're talking about item 22?
DFR, yes,
25.
25, yes. So, and then after that, once that public hearing happens, it will be followed by the committee meeting shortly after. Any other questions? All the other items are ready.
Thank you.
Anybody with questions? No? Thank you, Madam President.
Councilman Joe, will you run through that timeline again in terms of the public hearing?
So public hearing is getting scheduled for the 17th?
It is scheduled. I mean, it is actually scheduled. It's in the
Okay.
waiver agenda, Council.
Okay.
What time is that scheduled?
12:30, is it 12:30?
No, it's 5 o'clock. It's for the public.
5 o'clock.
So
I'm
5
mixing
PM.
two things.
And then the-
5:30 PM.
And then the
5:30.
committee meeting
And then the
is
committee
when?
meeting will follow. It's going to be scheduled at least 2 days after that. 'Cause
After
we
the
need
public hearing.
After
Okay,
public
perfect.
hearing,
Thank
because
you.
we want public hearing to happen first. Any other questions? Okay, that will be all, Madam President.
Thank you. Who's taking Councilor Gathers?
I
You
can
got
take
it?
them. Let me take them. Thank you, Madam President. For Councilor Gather's items 31, 32, and 33, City Clerk, you might have to help me here, but 31 we're going to hold, we're going to withdraw 32, and 33 is ready. Set, thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Hogan.
Thank you, President Hudson. I have items 34 through 39. 34, as we all know, we had a special, that is ready, that's a special permit. We had a public hearing on it the 27th. 35 is ready, post our public hearing today. 36 is ready. 37, 38, and 39, we're going to schedule we're going to schedule committee meetings for, and I'm going to try to get them on board this week. They're all housing tax exemption agreements. I think it's incumbent of the council to have a public committee meeting on that, a committee meeting hearing on that. So, not a hearing, a committee meeting. So, thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Williams.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 40 through 53. Item 45 is going to be held, and Commissioner are hoping that we can touch base after this. Thank you. 52, 53, we discussed an executive session. Those are ready. So with the exception of 45, which is being held, all items are ready.
All items are ready. Okay. Councilor Jones-Rouser.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 54 through 59, and all of my items are ready. Set?
You didn't get the resolution.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. We will be holding item 55, and 54 and 55, right?
Yeah.
54 and 55, I'm sorry, will be held. I don't know if Michelle, we're waiting on the resolution.
Yeah, Michelle Spansky, Deputy Commissioner of Neighborhood Development. Items 54 and 55, I think, based on conversation with the city clerk, she was looking to see the final SURA resolution, so we're scheduling that meeting, and
Agreement.
yeah, that meeting will be scheduled, and then we will, I anticipate that will be ready for the next vote.
You have a draft agreement with that as well, right?
Yeah, we'll make sure that that's included. Yep.
Okay. And I just want to mention that, you know, based on 56, we've talked about 56, 57. We've had conversations, and this item moving forward now, but we will be having some follow-up meetings or conversations on a regular basis to so that the council can be updated on a regular basis for the
Absolutely.
program.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All set, Counselor?
Yes.
Counselor Majok.
Thank you, Madam President. I have item 60 and 61 with my fellow councilors. Item 60 is the clarification of the public hearing or advertisement of public hearing. And then following that, 2 days after that, as I said, we will have a committee meeting. So that is that. 61 is an appointment for desire to fill in a CRB board position. Any questions?
That's the
For a large.
at large.
Yeah, a large seat. And then,
All set?
all set.
Counselor Nave?
Yes, thank you, Madam President. So for item 62, we're going to hold this.
Yeah, we're gonna hold that, one of the reasons, the main reasons why, because we thought I thought I had a resignation letter, but we didn't have a resignation letter. We need that to move forward with this. Other than that, we would have to put, if you don't, Oliver, if you don't.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't resign, we would need to put, the, removal on the agenda. And then we would give him an opportunity, to respond to a hearing or whatever, and then, we go from there before we put this back on. But we didn't get a resignation letter. which
So I
thought we
have spoken with Don Johnson on this.
Okay, so, Madam President, I have something else to say. No, after he's done. So I would like to also say, it still is a part of the Syracuse community. Pam Odom, who is a former Nottingham graduate, City of Syracuse, played for St. John's, full scholarship. My teammate, a good friend of mine, is now going to be replacing Tony Davis as the new superintendent of schools. And I am honored as a former teammate, but also someone who watched her be a part of this community and grow from teaching to coaching to principal, and then to come back into the community and do what she knows best. I appreciate it and I support her, and I just want to say, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog, and congratulations, let's go. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Madam President.
President, I would just, when we were talking to a few of the counselors, and I don't know, somebody from the administration, Connor, Greg, or whatever, if we could ever get a list of the vacancies that exist in all the city departments.
Right.
We continually get calls from people for some reason that they have trouble accessing the ability to apply for a job there. So if we could just get a concise list, maybe every week or 2 weeks.
Of the departments that exist in each building?
Vacancies
Vacancies by department.
by department, yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Do we have that?
Not easily obtained, but we can get it. That's why we need our new HCM system. But yeah.
That's right.
We're
spent
happy to
$15
get that
million,
information.
So we'll get it sometime, I guess. We'll figure
So,
it out.
just a question, so doesn't each department sort of have like their own HR, like administration person who sort of oversees who works for them?
Some of the larger departments do have specific staff within the department
Okay.
that help with HR processes.
Otherwise, they just go through our general HR.
Correct.
So, all right, well, we'll just wait for it to come.
Okay.
And then we'll talk from there.
Great.
Yeah?
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you. So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.
Let's go. My teammate, we grew up together. She is phenomenal. She is. And they've been giving her